By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify root words, identify and use prefixes, identify and use suffixes. Root words. What do we mean by root words? A root word is a word in its simplest form. A root word has nothing added to it. Examples of a root word: cook, read, write, pack. Let's do some practice. What's the root word? The root word of blade is play. Running, run. Reheat, heat. Quickly, quick. Unhappy, happy. Dislike, like. React, act. Misspell, spell. Unfriend, friend. Affixes. What does affixes or what do affixes mean? Affixes are word parts that change the meaning of a root word. Prefixes and suffixes are both affixes. I repeat, prefixes and suffixes are both affixes. N plus cook plus ed equals uncooked. N and ed are affixes. So N is a prefix, ed is a suffix. An example: the meat is uncooked. So prefix means before and suffix means after. Or they are letters or one letter. It can be one letter or many letters. A prefix is a letter or some letters that come before the word, and a suffix is a letter or some letters that come after the word. Prefixes like. So this is a prefix. Re plus write equals rewrite. So re here is again a prefix. Re means again. Reread means to read again. Rewrite means to write again. So what does reheat mean? It means heat again. So heat food again, heat lunch again. And means not or opposite of. Uncomfortable means not comfortable. Unhappy means the opposite of happy. So, what does unpack mean? It means the opposite of pack. Say to pack boxes or to unpack boxes. Prefixes. Add a prefix to the beginning of each word to make a new word and match the word to its meaning. Take some time and do this exercise. Okay? So do or redo. What does redo mean? It means to do again. Happy, the opposite is unhappy. What does unhappy mean? It means not happy. Safe, the opposite, unsafe. What does it mean? The opposite of safe. Read again means to reread. Reread means read again. The opposite of pack is unpack. So unpack, the opposite of pack. Prefixes an, in, here, on, miss, this, or anti, or anti. Anti or anti. Prefixes an, in, here, But here, all these prefixes mean not or the opposite. Examples: say unsafe, incomplete, impossible, illegal, irregular, irrelevant, irregular, irrelevant. I repeat: unsafe, incomplete, impossible, illegal, irregular, irrelevant. None, miss, this, and until. So none means not connected with. Example, say non-African. Miss means bad or wrong. Say, as an example, misunderstand. This means opposite. Example, or for example, say disagree, dislike, or disconnect. Anti means against. Now let's do some practice. Practice prefixes. Fill in the blanks with the correct prefixes from the table we have just seen. Number 1, your answer is between parentheses correct. Number 2, this story is between parentheses article. Number 3, the cat between parentheses. Quickly. Number 4, we, the verb to like. Horror films. Number 5, try to, the verb to connect these wires. Number 6, you used this verb, between parentheses of course. Number 7, you are patient, just wait. Number 8, I was, the verb to, I was, between parentheses, happy, I have come late. Number 9, the party was, between parentheses, formal. Number 10, he will be, between parentheses, able to do it. And number 11, between parentheses, regular verbs are easy to learn. Take some time and answer these or this exercise. Okay? Now, number 1, your answer is incorrect. Number 2, this story is logical. Number 3, the cat disappeared quickly. Number 4, we dislike horror films. Number 5, try to disconnect these wires. Number 6, you misused the verb or this verb. 7, you are impatient. You are impatient. Just wait. Number 8, I was unhappy. I have come late. Number 9, the party was informal. Number 10, he will be unable to do it. And number 11, the opposite of regular is irregular verbs. So irregular verbs are easy to learn. Now, the second type of affixes is called suffixes. What does a suffix mean? Suffixes are added to the end of a root word. They change the meaning of the root word. And of course, sometimes they change the grammatical category of the word. Example, wonder plus full equals wonderful. Rest plus less equals restless. Okay? The suffix ly means in a certain way. Quickly means in a quick way. Loudly means in a loud way. But what does slowly mean? in a slow way. The suffix full means full of. So the meaning of full is full of. Joyful means full of joy, full of happiness. Hopeful means full of hope. But what does colorful mean? It means full of colors. Let's do some practice. Add a suffix to the end of each root word. Match new words with their meaning. So we have loud, color, wonderful, sudden, play. And the meaning we have in a loud way, full of play, full of wonder, in a sudden way, and full of colors. First one, loud. Say loud in a loud way or loudly. What does loudly mean? We said in a loud way. Is it color or full of colors? Say color, full, yes. The meaning, full of colors. Wonder, full of wonder means wonderful. And sudden, the adverb is suddenly, and it means in a sudden way. Play, the adverb here is, or the adjective, sorry, is playful. It means full of play. Number one, noun forming suffixes, which means we can form nouns using suffixes. We can form verbs using suffixes. We can form adjectives using suffixes. And we can also form an adverb using a suffix. Look at this chart. So we have the suffix, the meaning of the suffix, and an example or examples. The first two suffixes are E-R-O-O-R. The meaning, a person who does something, or a thing which does something. Examples: programmer, photographer, processor, calculator. I repeat: programmer, photographer, processor, calculator. You notice that these words end in ER or OR, and they describe people who or things that do things. Programmer is someone who programs. Photographer is someone who takes pictures or photographs. A processor is an object or something or a chip that processes information, the one we find in computers. A calculator is a machine that calculates, so it's a thing, an object. IST, the meaning here is a person who. Examples, say pianist, dentist. More example, psychologist. Another suffix is ness. Ness means condition of. We have kind or kindness. Kind is the adjective and kindness is the noun. Notice here we are making or we are forming nouns. Kind, kindness. Happy is an adjective and the noun is happiness. Crazy, craziness. Lazy, laziness. And there are many adjectives that can turn into nouns using the suffix ness. or N-E-S-S. I-O-N is another suffix that means action or state. Operation, the verb is to operate. So we say operate, noun, operation. We say educate, the noun is education. Ship, the meaning, condition or state. Example, relationship, relationship, partnership, friend, friendship. Okay. The last suffix in this chart is the suffix hood, and the meaning of hood is state or time of being. Examples we find in books like childhood, brotherhood. Notice here, childhood. That's the period of time. Brotherhood. That's the time or the state of being brothers. Motherhood, fatherhood, sisterhood, and many other nouns that end in the suffix hood. Now, the second chart is verb forming suffixes. You can form suffixes using verbs using suffixes such as IZE or ISE. You can form verbs using ATE, IFY or EN. And the meaning of these suffixes is to make. Okay, to make something. The first suffix example here is organize, socialize. So you have IZE or ISE, no different. One is American English and the other one is British English. ATE, example of activate, the verb is to activate, the noun is activation. And the adjective is active. So active, activate, the verb activate. Calculator is the noun of the object, and the verb is to calculate, to do some calculation, the verb to calculate. IFY, example, the adjective simple becomes simplify, simplicity. So simple, simplify, simple, simplify. Beautiful, beautify. Okay? EN, the example here, the adjective wide becomes, wide, large, or large, wide. The adjective wide, the verb is to widen, to make something wide. Lengthen. Lengthen, the adjective is long, we say long. But to make something long, we say to lengthen. And to make something short, we say to shorten. To shorten. So to shorten, the opposite is to lengthen. Number 3, adjective forming suffixes. The suffixes we have here is AL, ABL, E, IBLE, OUS, FUL, LESS, and ISH. AL, the meaning is having the quality of. As an example, we say national, logical, rational, and meaning. Notice that national ends in AL and logical ends in AL. These two words are adjective and they are made using the suffix AL. ABL, the example here is, or the meaning, capable of being. Say able or ability, capable of being. Example, compatible, manageable. Able, again the meaning, capable of being. Example, we say horrible, terrible. OUS, the meaning, like or full of. Example, say dangerous, the noun is danger. The adjective is dangerous. Notice dangerous ends in O-U-S. Courageous ends in O-U-S. Say courage, courageous. F-U-L or full means full of something. Say help, helpful. Care, careful. So helpful, careful are adjectives. Help is a noun and care is a noun. Helpful and careful are adjectives. Less is the opposite of full. Less means without. We say careless, meaningless. Notice, we say careful, careless. Helpful, helpless. Meaningful, meaningless. Meaningless, it doesn't have a meaning, no meaning, or without a meaning. Ish or ish means like. So we say like yellow or yellowish. Childish, like a child. Bluish, like blue. Reddish, like red, and so on. And the last one, number 4, adverb forming suffix. And we have only here one suffix which is ly. The meaning here in the manner of examples. Say logical is the adjective, but the adverb is logically. Logical, logically. Slow, slowly. Quick, quickly. And careful, carefully. Let's now do some practice. A, for the verbs. Notice the verbs using the correct suffixes. We have 14 words. Let's for the verb using the suffixes we have just seen. Number 1, apologize. What is the verb here? See, apology is a noun and the verb is to apologize. Note, the verb is to notify. Simple, simplify. Decor, decorate. Strengthen, strengthen or strengthen. Bright, see the light is bright. To make the light more bright, we say to brighten. Education, the verb is to educate. Number 8, we say civil, which is an adjective, the verb is to civilize. Light, to lighten, like brighten. 10, test, testify. Number 11, beauty, to make someone beautiful, we say to beautify. Symbol, symbolize. Special, specialize. Normal, the verb is to normalize. And these verbs, of course, can be conjugated in the present, in the past, and in the future. We can take the S and so on and so on. B, underline the correct verb. Number 1, flowers. Do we say brighten or brightify the room? Correct answer is brighten. But brightify doesn't exist in a dictionary. Number 2, all the parents educatify or educate their children to wash their hands more before meal. The correct answer is, of course, to educate. Educatify doesn't exist in a dictionary. Number 3, don't frighten or frighten him. It is dangerous. Which one is correct? Of course, to frighten. And frighten, no. Correct, and you can't find it in the dictionary. Number 4, all the people decorate or decorating their houses before Christmas. Which one is correct? Of course, to decorate. Suffix ate. Number 5, don't apologize or apologize. Which one is correct? To apologize, of course. And apologizing doesn't exist. So don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's not your mistake. Number 6, did your friend specialize or specialize in biology? The correct answer is specialize. Specializing is incorrect. Let's move now to exercise C. Fill in the blanks with suffixes to form adjectives or adverbs. Pay attention. Adjectives or adverbs. Let's answer this exercise together. Number 1, Bob writes in a simple and understandable way. Very good. Understandable way. So the way he writes is understandable. The manner is understandable. The technique is understandable. The party was much more enjoyable. I wish I had magical powers. Yes. Mary came to me in a very, we say, emotional state. They are now penniless, which means they don't have no money. Penniless means no money. And deeply in debt. 6, the project has been brought to a conclusion. We need an adjective. Successful conclusion. So successful describes the noun conclusion. This is another topic. Number 7, she sings beautifully. Number 8, Leonardo DiCaprio is a wonderful actor. Number 9, please listen carefully. And number 10, the word was endless. Let's call it the last exercise. Form nouns using the correct suffix. Elect, nouns, okay? Elect, we say election. Invent, invention. Act, actor or action. The two are correct. Act, action. Ill or sick, we say illness or sickness. Dark, darkness. Collect, collection. Wait, waiter. Motor, motorist, that's the person. Kind, kindness. Manage, manageable. Or manager, sorry, manager, the person. Weak, weak.